No Planet presents Christmas traditions around the world. Christmas is the most celebrated holiday around the world, but you may be surprised to know that many countries celebrate Christmas differently with varying traditions. So, let's have a look at these countries how they celebrate Christmas. Number 1. Japan. Although Christmas is not Japan's huge festival, there is a tradition where people prefer to eat at a certain restaurant. Any guesses? Well, no way you would guess. It's KFC. Yes, sounds odd, right? A Christmas day with a KFC feast. Almost 3.6 million Japanese families are shown up at KFC. They also exchange gifts. People say the demand for fried chicken is so high that you need to plan ahead and book your tables at least 1 week before Christmas. Now that's an odd tradition. Number 2. Sweden. In Sweden, 24 December is the highlight of Christmas. Straws are used as decoratives in homes, and families sometimes have goat made of straw in the house to guard the Christmas tree. They also have a tradition of a giant goat. This was started in the Swedish city of Gävle in 1966. Since then, they have been building a giant 13-meter tall Gävle goat every year. However, since the goat has been a center of attraction, a couple of Grinches have started their own Gävle goat tradition, which is to burn the goat down. Number 3. Italy. Forget Santa Claus. In Italian Christmas, children eagerly await for the arrival of La Befana, a friendly witch who comes by on January 6 to deliver gifts. She is said to fly around in a broomstick and slide down chimneys to deliver presents to the good children and coal for the naughty. In return, families will leave out a little treat for La Befana. She gets a glass of wine and food. Number 4. Ethiopia. While Christmas celebrations around the world is over, Ethiopians just start getting ready. They celebrate Christmas on Jan 7th instead of December 25th as they still follow the Julian calendar. The Christmas celebration is called Jena. They start fasting for about 43 days prior to the Jena celebrations, where only one vegan meal is eaten each day. They dress in all white clothing, singing their own versions of Christmas carols, enjoying delicious meals with their families and playing games. Interestingly, Ethiopians don't exchange presents during Jena. Number 5. Philippines. Filipinos celebrate the Giant Lantern Festival every year on the Saturday before Christmas Eve in the city of San Fernando. The festival is a competition. People from all over the country and even from other parts of the world gather to see the fantastic giant lanterns illuminated in a kaleidoscope of lights. Number 6. Venezuela. The residents attend the Christmas Mass in Venezuela, but not the usual walk or a car ride, but through a tradition of roller skating to the church. Local churches and congregations organize the festivals where children and adults will skate, rollerblade, or bike to and from the services. Streets are closed off by the local authorities so everyone can safely join in on the fun. Now, this is something that we would like to do too. Number 7. Norway. Can you imagine a city or a country that hide their brooms? Well, it happens in Norway. In Norway, residents hide their brooms. This odd tradition where Norwegians hide their brooms dates back to centuries ago when people believed that witches and evil would come out on Christmas Eve looking for brooms to ride on. Even though people now know better than to fear their brooms being stolen by evil spirits and witches, they still make it a point of hiding them in the safest and most out-of-reach places in the house. Now, this is what we call a weird tradition. Number 8. Catalonia. Catalonians include a small figurine of a defecating man in their nativity scenes. Known as the Cagna, the little figurine is tiny, oftentimes depicted as a famous character hunched over with a smiling face and squatting. The figure is so famous that you will easily spot a giant Cagna in a public place like malls. The Cagna is also found in famous personalities from Obama to superheroes like Spider-Man and even the Queen of England. The tradition began around the 18th century as a form of celebrating the fertilization of the earth, thus bringing prosperity. It is considered to bring bad luck if you don't have the Cagna as a part of the nativity scene. But having said that, it should be hidden and not very visible. Please do subscribe, folks, and don't forget to like, comment and share.